In this video, I'm going to test how bad Jurassic blocky teaming really is. Over the course of a half an hour, I took the time to join a lot of different lobbies and test the success rate for teaming for every single one. I was antagonizing and I was being annoying, so don't be like me in this video. At first, I just sat back and let it happen. I wanted to see how badly people would team without antagonization. And then towards the end of the video, I started to annoy people a little more to see how quickly they would just go towards teaming as their option. Quick intervention, we just surpassed 700 subscribers and we're getting ever closer to 1,000. I spawn into my first server and almost instantly a Spino attacks me. I try to snag him with my heavy, but I airball. We then trade shots for a couple turns and then he gets a couple hits off and then I get a couple hits off. Almost instantly, his gang of Spino and Giga come over to harass me. Not a good start for Jurassic blocky. Giga lands an ultimate, and from there I'm pretty cooked. They then have the audacity to roar in my face. I now have switched servers because honestly, those guys are already annoying me. Just about 30 seconds in, and I'm already challenged by an undead tyrant. I'm not even kidding you, it took less time to record that audio recording than it did for this Anki to join into the fight. Almost instantly, I was now backed into a corner in a 2v1. I then attempted to pull a clutch of a lifetime and I attacked the Anki. But after I antagonized the Anki, he kind of just lost interest and stopped, and so I was then able to fight the undead tyrant 1v1. Then, like an absolute Chad, this guy comes in here and locks in. The funniest thing is now this guy's getting teamed on instead of me. Long story short, a Pyroraptor joined us as well, and we were able to get that first kill. Remember, Undead Tyrant still has to be killed twice. Cut to me wiping the floor with bro. I'm not even joking you, but as I'm roaring, that Spinoraptor jumps over me soaring like a bird, and that's when I realized the Anki was in there with me. In almost a perfect ending, the Anki finish off the teaming ordeal by killing me. Now, I did get an ultimate off to spare myself, and I was trying to kill the Spinoraptor in order to heal up, but yeah, it just didn't end well. I remained in the server just to see how bad the teaming in this server was, because it seemed to be a lot worse than the first server. Once again, about instantly, I get attacked by a Reaver Spino, who just kind of backs off, quite interestingly. I then engage with a different Spino, the JP3 Spino, and now I can start an actual duel. I was intrigued to see if maybe someone would come in and team on this occasion as well. For some weird reason, they just kind of ran off. I was confused. Maybe the other Spino thought the other Spino was going to team, but I don't know. It was kind of confusing, I'm not going to lie. Cut to now, and what I feared would happen is the two Spinos now proceeded to team on me. Although the Reaver Spino was staying back, so I was able to engage in quite a good duel with this regular Spino for a second. We got about 5 seconds of peace until it finally got interrupted by the other Spino, and I'm getting teamed on now. And then it turns into an all-out duel. Oh man, we just can't escape it, can we? And there I go. The next server was all kinds of obnoxious. After having a Rex, I entered this and it was just, oh gosh, look at the chaos. Long story short, I ended up getting teamed on by an Indom and a Rex, and all is destiny from there. I actually got my first clean and good duel against this Rex. This guy obviously knew Rex much better than I did because he played way better than I, and he absolutely clapped me. This is why Reaver Spinos are inferior, bro. Look at the way he looked at me. Get over here! I then tried to engage with him. After about 100 airballs and a ton of missed shots, the Reaper Spino just ended up dipping, and I ended up just joining the mass of people. After a little bit of scurrying and no kills, this guy just decides he's gonna hunt me down. After a little bit of scurrying, I hit this beautiful heavy to get him away from me. And you want to know what these bozos do? You want to know? You guessed it. They're teaming. Breaking news! There's teaming in Jurassic Blocky. Absolutely no one is surprised. I then get exterminated. We're now in a new server and my hopes are high. After literally going 0 for 3, these people seem to have a 1v1 system going. I was super excited to see the D-Rex and the Anki 1v1ing and seeing everyone just crowd around because that meant they actually had a system going here. But one thing I learned about Jurassic Blocky, after years of playing, one thing is inevitable. Teaming. Another long story short, the D-Rex dies and we all get back together. It's in this moment when I decide to do something really funny and antagonize the D-Rex because I really wanted to see how far I would have to take it for these people to team. Yeah, nothing really happened, so I'll give Jurassic Blocky their first point of the video. It's like 1 to 12 at this point. New server time! Right away, as normal, there's a big squabble in the center like there was in previous servers, but I get into this like mini duel with this Rex. For some reason, this Yudi decided to get in the way, but I was having a lot of fun just dueling this Rex, even though we kept hitting other things. Cut to the future a bit, and we're actually having a full-out duke without any teaming, and yet there are people right next to us. It's actually a miracle. I don't want to brag, but my skills with Rex have been getting a lot better, and I was able to actually take this dub. Even though I almost sold here, I was able to get the quick hit off because I knew how to work Rex in that moment. I then decided to go after this little like gang fight we got going on here to see if I can get any kills out of it. Unfortunately, they ended up just teaming on me, but honestly, I didn't really care because at that point, I was already low. Alright, this whole sequence I originally thought was me getting teamed on, but now that I look back on it, I kind of was low-killing this Giga. And I had low-killed earlier, but that was in like big hordes, and this one was kind of just selected low-killing. So I'll give this one a pass for Jurassic Blocky, since the Carno was just kind of defending the Giga here. This was a really fun part to record, as I got a kill here on the Velociraptor. It wasn't too hard. But these two Carnos and Berries and Cerato were all duking it out. And I angered all of them by getting in the way of their fight. And so all of them started trying to beat me, and I literally went off. A full-on boss fight started to happen where these Carnos and Berries and Mutodons kept trying to attack me. And they were also hitting each other. Like, it was really funny because every single time they tried to ultimate me, they accidentally would ultimate one of their peers, and so I'd end up getting the kill anyways. Fast forward a couple minutes, and I've gotten so many kills at this point that, like, the Carnos could just not stop me. It was so funny. And I'm low now, and I am trying to escape. And I got this kill, healed up, and I continued raining terror on these Carnos. By the way, that Carno just sent another Carno. After continuously killing these Carnos for a little bit, this Spino then challenged me, and I was like, might as well duel. This is one of the cleaner and better duels I've had all day, and it was actually pretty equal because I was genuinely warmed up with Rex. After finishing that fight, that Titano just got me so low, and then I could do nothing but watch as this Spino then hunted me down again. Thankfully, when I said no, he backed off, but that's not common in the Jurassic Blocky community. This is where I started trying to antagonize a little bit because I went after this Titano who had been trying to kill me, and obviously the Spino was trying to as well, and I think everyone else saw that, and so we all just started creating a boss fight here. I decided to hit this Spino for whatever reason, and then I ended up just backing myself into a corner because I was already low from Titano, and this Giga took full advantage of me. And that's where I'm going to end it. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe because that tells me you want more content like this. Hey, and I do have a request for those who stuck around to the end of this video. Videos that you guys want, I would love to hear. Anything that you guys want as the community, I would love to post some videos that you guys love to watch because recently I've been doing what I want and now I want to do something for you. So down in the comments, you can write a video, maybe a video idea that I could hit, and then I can credit you, and that would be really cool. All right, without further ado, have a good day. Zillblade out.